Hi everyone, I'm Heather. Welcome to Strings and Threads, streaming to you from my dungeon of dreams. Join me in the magical world of crochet, knitting, and all things yarn. If you're a fellow yarn enthusiast, hit that subscribe button and become part of our creative journey. Let's dive into today's project. Hi, my name is Heather. Welcome to Strings and Threads. Today I'm doing a video tutorial for how to make a cream-filled cookie. And the great thing about this is you don't really need very much. I'm going to make this a pink cookie, and this was a scrap. And then I have white here. I'm using medium weight yarn. You can make mini ones with thread yarn and just use a smaller hook, or if you want to use plush yarn and try and make a huge one, you can do that. Just make sure that you use the hook that is recommended for the type of yarn that you're using. I am using a J hook, which is a 6mm crochet hook. So we're just going to start with the icing first because I want to. Start with a magic circle. The way I do it is like a slip knot, but I just don't pull the slip knot tight. And then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to put 10 double crochets into the magic circle. I'm moving a little bit slowly because I'm looking at the project or my crocheting through a camera, and it's a little bit more difficult than looking at your hands. But if I were looking at my hands, then I tend to go off the camera when I look at my hands. So I have to look through the camera to make sure that I'm still positioned where you could see me. I'm not sure what number I'm on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This yarn is determined to mess me up. 9. 10. Now pull the yarn tight. Use the tail to pull it tight. And then you're going to attach with a slip stitch to the first double crochet. Now the next round, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to put an increase in every stitch, or 2 double crochets in every stitch around. I'll show you the first 2 stitches, and then we're going to just pause and do that off camera and come back. So you can see I'm putting an increase. That means in every stitch I put 2 double crochets. Okay, let's pause here and we'll come back when we get all the way around. Okay, here's how mine looks. And I just attached with a slip stitch to the first double crochet, and then I wove in the tail so that you can't see it anymore. All right, so now let's go to the cookie color. We're going to do something very, very similar. We'll start with the magic circle. If you want to do it the way I do it, I need a little bit less of a tail there. You go as if you were making a slip knot, but then you just don't pull it tight. And we're going to chain 2 and put 10 double crochets into the magic circle, and then pull it tight and attach with a slip stitch to the first double crochet. So I'm going to hit pause. You do the same thing, and then we'll come back once we have that. All right, here's how it looks. The next round, we're going to chain 2. It's going to look just like we did the creamy center. I'm going to weave in the tail because I hate tails. An increase in every stitch around, and then attach with a slip stitch to the first. Now you're not going to finish it. You're not going to cut a tail and weave in the ends. We have one more step that we need to do after you do this round with an increase in every stitch around. So go ahead, put an increase in every stitch around, attach with a slip stitch to the first double crochet, and then come back. Don't finish it off. All right, here's what I have. The next thing we're going to do, I believe it's called crab stitch, but we're going to do a single crochet in the stitch behind where you were. So like normally you would work around this way. I'm going to go this way. It gives the edge a really neat look. So draw the loop up and then do the single crochet. Go into this stitch, draw the loop, single crochet, go into the next stitch, draw the loop, single crochet. I do believe this is called crab stitch. If I'm incorrect, you can go ahead and tell me in the comments of this tutorial. By the way, if you like what we're doing here, I encourage you to subscribe. It really helps my channel out. If you like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm for my videos to show up more in searches. So I would appreciate if you could like this, if you do like what we're doing here. Okay, I'm going to go all the way around and then come back. Okay, here's how it looks going around. I'm going to turn it to the wrong side and do my slip stitch on the wrong side. Makes it a little bit easier. And then cut the yarn and weave in the ends. You're going to make a second piece exactly like this. So you can go back in my video if you need to see it one more time. It's 10 double crochets, then it's an increase in every stitch, and then it's a crab stitch where you do kind of like a backward single crochet. And then you've attached with a slip stitch to the first stitch, cut and weave in your ends, and then come back when we have all three pieces, these two and then one more of these. I just want to cut in here really quick. I forgot when you make the second one, we're going to use the tail to sew the cookie together. So don't weave in your ends on the end of the second one. We're going to cut a long tail to use for sewing. So I hope you heard that before you made your second one. Okay, hopefully you heard that real quick thing where I said we're going to not finish the last one. So I just created a tail. This is probably too long, but then you would sandwich the middle, the white, or whatever the middle you want, the cream, here, so that only the crab stitch is showing through. And then you would get the next one, and you're going to sew this together. So go in through here, in through, I'm not going to go right through the top because I don't want that to show, and then just kind of in through here. I'll do one more stitch with you and then you can finish sewing it up and we will come back. See, you don't even see the stitch there. So just go into the next one, go through the cream filling up to the cookie. Okay, I'm going to finish sewing this and then we'll come back and see how our cookies look. All right, here's your cookie. Yum, yum, yum. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.